Paul. Welcome back to my channel, Cavalier. Today is Wednesday, therefore I'm giving you guys information about certain things. Now, last week I talked about visceral games being shut down and EA being dickheads. Now, this week that has been proved. Now, it's not proved like directly, just like what EA is a bullshit. It's not said like that, but it's been implied by different things. Now, after visceral games been shut down, we got to know about why they were shut down, what games were they trying to create, and stuff like that. Now, the developer of the game, the Star Wars game, obviously was from Uncharted series. She was the one that created the Uncharted series, creative designer, and she was the one who was leading the team. And she came out and said that they were strained on resources. EA didn't support them very well, and apparently there's a quote from EA, inside the inside the conference hall. They were like, what, FIFA 17 Ultimate Team or FIFA 18 Ultimate Team is making us this much amount of money. What is your game making us? Now, when you compare a sports game to a FPS single player campaign game, you're in trouble. Now, obviously it's not the developers or the publishers even asking these questions. It's about the businessman behind these things. They don't know jack shit about gaming. They just want money. Obviously I can understand that, but to a point EA should come out and say, what, guys, just chill. We are making money off some other stuff. Let this game be this game. But they can't do that. It's like it's just like they're trying to milk out a dried out cow, and that's not really nice, because this game, if it had come out, it would have really created a new sort of like name for EA. It would have given them, what, they're not that bad. This game is good. It's not plastered with microtransaction. It's not plastered with season passes. It's not plastered out with necessary DLCs, in-game DLCs. It could have been in there, but they would have been stripped out and put it in a DLC thing. So they are not pouring out. They are good guys. At least they tried to change something, but nope, it's not like that. They got to go there and change it up. It's like, what, no, I'm not going to do that. I need money. That game is making me this much amount. You're making me this much amount. I know, I want more. It's like, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't even know if they are worthy enough to be in that conference room making these decisions. They're just a bunch of idiotic fucking fat farts who has to do something else rather than talking shit about gaming. It's just, it pisses me off to a point where it's like, this is a good, company that develops great games, and EA has to get in there and shit out these things. And Frostbite engine, EA is like, you need to use this engine. Why? Use it, man. Just use it. It's a great engine. Yeah, it's a great engine, but it's only useful for a third-person thing. It's not useful for a it's useful for a single-person shooter. It's not useful for a third-person interactive single-player campaign. Nope. But so they have to change the entire game around this Frostbite engine, and they don't have any kind of like exact number of staffs. That's like infighting within the developers. Now, a single developer came out and said it's like a mercy killing that EA has done. What he said is like, the game would have not been good, the game would have not been great, but even if it's like a single player game or a multiplayer game. Now that's where the point comes in. Like, people are like started to defend EA just because of that kind of statement, but don't take this as a good way. EA should have gotten inside the matters beforehand. They should have said, what, this is all happening because you are having this much money trouble, this much management trouble. I'm going to manage it properly. I'm going to give you guys the resources you need. You just make the game however you see fit, because she has created many other great games, and even Dead Space, the franchise from that Visceral has been so fucking amazing. So they know how to make games. All you have to do is provide them with the resources that they need. That's what you're there for. You're not a game developer, you're a publisher. That's the difference. They have vision, you have nothing. So when you go there and you dick around like saying, what, I have vision, man. I have vision. What mission do you have? What vision do you have? Single player, tamed into multiplayer focused, microtransaction, hoarding out with DLC season passes? Is that what you want? Apparently so. Now that's the annoying part that I have. It's just like so annoyed with these things. So this is not just like a single person coming out and saying like what happened like last week when a ex BioWare developer came out and said EA is a hoarding out machine. Now it's been proved by so many resources from Visceral Games who came out and said, these are the things that happen within the game developing process. And you know what, EA, stop screwing around games. Just take a step back and realize you are the one who's ruining everything. You're the one, so don't do it. Just step out of there and say, you know what, you guys are the one who develops games, I am the one who publishes games. Just first realize that, man. Calm down. All right, just do things right, get your shit straight. And yeah, some of these games might be popular, some of these games might be selling, but after a certain point it's going to die out. You're going to go past a certain thing. And that's actually a great segue into my next topic that I wanted to talk about. It's like, it's not a big deal. It's a whale. What do you know about whales? It's like these guys are the one who spends more money in microtransactions, loot boxes and stuff. But a whale, a self-proclaimed whale, he has spent around $20,000 in the last 5 years on free-to-play games to get competitive, to make him better than already he is. Now, that's what the microtransaction was for. You know what you're going to buy. I just want that to make myself better in this game, and I'm going to get it. Now that's being changed into microtransaction and loot boxes. Now you don't know what you get. That's what people try to forget. People tried optional saying that, but now it's become more, intrusive. Now that's why he hated it, and he said, you know what, fuck off game. I'm not going to spend my dime on you. Now that's what you are forcing microtransactions for those whales, making $20,000. No, but he says, I'm not going to spend any more money if you're being intrusive. Now you got to take a step back, as I said before, and then realize, oh my god, the guys who have been making for is not going to buy it anymore. Then who is going to buy it? Then your microtransaction business is going to go $0, and then what are you going to do? You're not going to make games anymore, you morons. Wake the fuck up and realize you're the one that is screwing up the business, all right, for everyone. And right now, these guys are giving ideology and identity to so much other screwing up stuff, like paid mods, Activision patent, and these guys making this sort of shits. Stop it. Gaming industry is dead enough. Don't beat it. Just leave it alone. It's dead. Just leave it alone, and then it will rise up again. It will become a zombie. It's a great topic for a Halloween video. So just leave it alone. Gaming is dead. It will wake up, and you just go do something else. All right. Now the second thing that I wanted to talk about is Destiny 2 release. I'm laughing now because it was a fucking screwed up release. Now I'm not shitting on Destiny 2 because I don't even care about that game that much, but I was excited to see this because I'm a gamer, alright? Seeing a game to the PC is actually amazing because I don't have any consoles. Xbox, PS4, Switch, I don't have anything. I just have my PC, my trusted PC. So I was really excited to see Destiny 2. But that's actually and I also love Irony. Now why I love Irony is because Nvidia is one of the actually partner for Destiny. If you buy a graphic card certain caliber, you'll get the Destiny 2 thing for free. So I was actually looking forward to that one. I was looking at it, and I was really happy that Destiny T took this, in a good way, that they are trying. It was created for, PS4, Xbox and stuff, but they tried to come to PC, and they actually did a good job of, bringing it to PC, but the launch was not that great. Now, if you know that Nvidia, why this irony, that Nvidia gives you a shadow play thing where you can activate the in-game overlay, or you can have it on, switched on for optimization of things, and the in-game overlay gives you recording and talking like in the mic, like I'm talking right now. So that's actually a good thing, because as a gamer, all I need to do in my recording business is just hit Alt F9. That's it. My game is recording, and I can just talk, and I'll always have my mic on, so I just can talk like that over the game. So that's a cool thing. Or if you're a streamer, you can have OBS on and you can just stream the game from there. But when you have Destiny 2, if you have these services running, you're going to get banned. Your account is going to get banned. Now people are going to be like, I just bought this game for $60. Why am I getting banned? Because you signed a contract. Everyone signed a contract. The terms and regulations, we just hit I accept without even reading it. Well, that's where they come in. To them, it's like, you signed a contract, so they can ban your account whenever and whatever they seem fit. and they seem pleased. So you can't do jack shit about it. And if you are having these kind of like running process behind your game, you're gonna get banned. Now the problem is there's two things. One, some people are only getting banned, so it's not like a universal thing. So some people can be like, oh my god, I'm running OBS right now, I doesn't care, I'm fine. Don't be so coy, man. You are lucky. Some people are getting banned. There's even a subreddit on this part that's like everyone is going there and talking about how they get banned, in different aspects. Now these are not the things like, they don't have anything against people streaming it or people recording the game and doing it on YouTube. That's not their problem. There's like some other apps, I don't know what they are, I forgot their names, but they are the apps that they don't do anything to the game. Okay, they don't record, they don't stream or anything, but they're just like, if they are running in the background, you're gonna get banned. Don't know why. People at Destiny are saying, it's not our fault, we didn't do anything, everything is fine, the launch is great and everything. And so, apparently they're getting away with it, but certain people are pissed off because it's a $60 game and they have gotten it, and they didn't get their money's worth because they didn't even get inside the game. Now that's where the problem starts. Why is there like this much amount of trouble? Well, they said the external things running will inject some sort of like code into their original game, and that is seen to be like a bad thing, and the game automatically bans you. Now that's where the problem starts in. People are saying that the Destiny thing has a single player campaign, right? So if they want to play the single player campaign, they can play the single player campaign. These things should not accompany that. When they hit multiplayer, and if they have a bad thing running around in the background, not OBS or NVIDIA Shadow Play, but something else for their hacking and stuff, then they should get banned. But apparently you can't even reach the menu bar. For some people, they can't even reach the menu bar. It's like, sorry, your account is banned, talk to Destiny supporters. Now they can't get this shit on their course because they are overwhelmed, because it's like a launch window in a certain week, and it's that these things happen. I don't like this, because when I get my games for $60, I like to play the game. That's just the way it is, right? That's just the way it is. But apparently to the Destiny developers, it's not. And last week, before the launch of PC, PS, and Xbox hit a like a curveball, because obviously there are like plenty of games that have been coming out. They can't blame it on like, oh my god, people are going away. Yeah, man, come on, they are going away to go greater games, not your shitting game. They can't stick with that. But apparently the numbers have been dwindling, and there's been lowering as the week progresses, and PC launch has been, well, as I said, crappy, and they need to get the shit together before it all goes down to hell. People have a low patience thing, and when they spend $60 on a game and this shit happens. And apparently some people have gotten their refunds back, so that's there, but it's not good for them. It's not good for the publishers or the developers. Come on, you just got screwed, dude. Wake up and get this shit together, morons. And the last thing that I want to talk about is Mass Effect Andromeda's Quarian arc DLC. Well, I thought it was a DLC. Apparently everyone thought it was a DLC, even the guys who are writing the articles. Like, not the articles, it's like a comic book thing. You guys know, it's like articles of the storylines that have happened. They would be coming as in a book thing. I think I talked about this in my G2E series, so if you don't know about it, go and check it out. So the comic books thing, there's anime as well. And this time around, the Quarian arc DLC is obviously not there. They cancelled the entire single player thing. Not even multiplayer DLCs have come out. It's just like patches and updates and shits for the game, rather than a single player dedicated DLC for the game. So that's not there. There's no DLC. And what they have done is Quarian should be saved. That's the Save the Quarians is the theme, hashtag and everything. But these guys are gonna write it. People are pissed at it, and people are gone to the Reddits. They have gone to every social media part they can find, and they are mad at the developers, and they're mad at the guy who's writing it. And the guys who are writing it's like, you know what, people, calm down. I know that you are pretty badly annoyed and you're pissed, but don't take it out on me. I'm working on this thing for a while now, and you guys should be mad at the developers for canceling things and stuff like that, but I'll give you guys the justice you need. I'll make this a great book, and you can check it out on, I think, next year in June or July it's coming out, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's coming out on July 2018. So if you guys want to check that out, check it out. And in Reddit he came out and posted that, and he said, just calm down fam, and I got your Quarians, I will save them and save the Quarians and stuff like that. He finished it off, and it's a good gesture, but I'm not convinced that it's a good gesture. It's like, all right, you've done good job, but I'm not pissed at the guy who's writing it, because I'm gonna read it. I need to know what happened to the Quarians and stuff like that. But I'm pissed at EA, not even BioWare. I'm pissed at EA. They screwed up one of my famous, favorite developers, favorite franchise, favorite pub. Sorry, EA, you screwed up. Wake up, change it. And they don't even try to make a single player DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda. This like, they knew it was going to be a failure. That's what is getting me, So hit that like button, guys. If you like this video, share the video with your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel for This Gaming, and let me know in the comments down below what you think about this week's information and stuff like that. It's just the things I talked about in order. Just let me know what you think about every one of them, and what do you think about EA and their practices to shut down services and companies like this. Just like out of the blue, just you're cancelled, man. Why? Just because you did your job poorly, they get to be axed? Yeah, because I make this much dollars in a year. You know what? You should show it to them. You know what I'm holding here? Yes, you do. Come on. So just take a step back, man. You're not worthy of it. So I'll see you guys next week with a whole other bunch of informations, and thank you guys. Bye.
Let it go.